everybody, it is Amanda here, and I have a Fauxbonichi flip through for you guys. I've had a bunch of people asking me about it, so I keep slacking and trying to tell myself I'm going to make this month and I'm going to flip through this month, and I get so far behind. So, I want to quick do a flip through. This is the Fauxbonichi we were in last that I showed you guys. I know that I did a flip through of June, and I believe I bookmarked it here. I believe we should be starting in July of 2017. Yep. If you guys have seen any of my flip throughs before, you know that I always like to start the month off with a calendar. And then I just write some important dates on it, if there are any, and maybe some goals, things like that. So I usually always try to start the month off with a calendar, and here is July 2017, and this is just like little print-out calendars that are little freebie printouts that I get off of the internet. And I used a bunch of my washi, and I did a little, maybe if I don't make any goals this month, I'll accomplish something. That was obviously the attitude that I was still coming off of ending of June. So, I do not like the way these two pages kind of completely throw each other off in color, but, oh well. This was July 1st, which was a Saturday. And I kind of just talk about how I need to make it a way better month. I've been feeling horrible due to my blood sugars going high and then dropping low. I just don't understand, but I want to fill this month with positivity and fun. Nothing but rainbows and unicorns. I spent some time with my dad again today, and I'm learning we have a lot in common. So this was, again, I think either someone sent me this in Happy Mail, or I just printed it out maybe off of Pinterest or something. I can't even really remember. But unicorns, rainbows, catacorns, so cute. So that was the expectation of July. Make it a little more positive place. July 2nd shows that I'm in the ER. So obviously that didn't get too far. All right. Sorry, guys. I had to pause the video for a second and take a drink of my Monster and eat a little beef jerky, because even right now, my blood sugar is low. And let me tell you, it ain't July 2nd of 2017 anymore. So, on here you can see I just put some washi. I kept a little band that I had on my wrist when I went into the emergency room. Played with a bunch of Legos that my dad gave Jazzy. Her and I built a house. I forgot how much playing with Legos can be. How much fun playing with Legos can be. And afterwards, I just wasn't feeling right. I ended up going with Rob anyways to a Paca to buy some stuff we needed for our party tomorrow. But I felt really horrible. And there is little Miss Jazzilla and Zoe Butt. And we were building houses out of this bucket of Legos that my dad had brought. I remember specifically at this time, my blood sugars were horrible, you guys. They were up in the 400-500s and then would drop and bottom out at 40. And it was bad. So, July 2nd, that night, after all of this, I ended up in the emergency room, and I had to be on some, like, a drip and all of that good stuff and be monitored, and I had to stay there until my blood sugars kind of evened out. So, July 3rd, tried making this day look bright and colorful, the page anyway, but it was a very horrible, no good, very bad day. I forgot to mention rotten. Well, for me it was anyway. Everyone still wanted to party at my house, because every year we do end up having a big 4th of July party. So I left to go to my mom's, and Rob grilled for all of my family and my friends. They drank and ate and played cornhole before the fireworks started. all while I sat alone at my mom's and cried like a little girl because I felt horrible. My blood sugars were still very much uncontrolled, and it was really, really bad. This was the first time I haven't watched the fireworks with my kids. I was in tears at my mom's when I heard the fireworks start. Everyone said that Avery fell asleep in the boat, and they sent me a picture of him sleeping in the boat, and that was in our garage. That was actually the boat that my dad had purchased for us while he was home, and I just had this little printout, and I wrote Rob on it because, you know, he was everybody's grill master for the party while they all got to have fun and I got to cry. Yes, it was a pity party. I'm sorry. Yeah, diabetes. All right, you guys. This was the 4th of July. I feel so bad, but I just don't have it in me to do a dang thing. I feel like this whole holiday has slapped me in the face. Happy 4th. Yay. So up here you can tell I wasn't just really in the mood. I did a little printout 4th of July. I put some star stickers, a little printout of the American flag, some washi. July 5th, 2017 was a Wednesday. I had to see Joy, who is my diabetic counselor, and because I was in the emergency room the other night, I had to go see her. And it looks like I don't have a choice. I will be going on an insulin pump, permitting my insurance, of course. There's a huge thing for someone, I can't even concentrate right now. Can you guys tell that my blood sugar while I'm doing this video is low? Because I'm like, Anyway, basically right here, I was just comparing the Medtronic pump to a T-Slim pump. And I was kind of I just didn't know what I was going to do. Wasn't feeling any better, really. So it was just, yeah, bad day. Thursday, the 6th of July. Look at that handsome man. It's my little Avery. Haircut day for Mr. Avery. He so needed a haircut. It was longer than I've ever seen him have it before. Shelly came with us, which is my aunt, and got her haircut too. She wanted the new short Katy Perry do. She ended up really liking how it turned out. I can't decide still what pump I want. I'm watching every YouTube video available on both pumps. Wish me luck. I don't know what to do. Look at that handsome little freckled boy. A little freckle face. Oh, he's just so cute. And see, you guys can tell a lot of the days I don't really have it in me, so I just kind of slap some pictures, some washi, you know. So July 7th was Rob's payday, thank God. Got a bunch of bills to pay before we can spend any other money, though. Way too many bills, to say the least. Good thing I'm going to be babysitting again very soon. Speaking of that, I've been missing little Josie, and that's the little girl that I babysat before. I was kicking some butt playing Pokemon Go, been beating all of the gyms in town. I'm Team Mystic, which is Team Blue, so go Team Blue. And ended up getting a Nook Simple Touch e-reader for only 20 bucks, which I found off of just like a little kind of Craigslist thing. And I loved it. It worked really good. So down here I just printed out some Pokemon. Since I was talking about that, I did a little heart doodle that kind of just looks horrible. And I drew a little blue rose with some leaves. And July 8th, I'm trying to just read through this, you guys, so I'm not like reading word for word. I'm sure everybody could really care less about my exact craziness of my days, but heading to a pack a day to go get a bunch of stuff for our groceries that we need for camping tomorrow. I can't believe it's finally here. I went to the Dollar Tree and got some stuff for a quick Dollar Tree haul before we leave. We went to Pick and Save and spent about $120 there on food, and I'm thinking it won't even be enough. Parker has now decided that he's coming with 2 on our camping trip, and up here you can see I just did some more washi tape and some little doodles of some more roses. Rob changed the oil in the van and even had Todd's help replacing the strut. So it was pretty much like we had a brand new vehicle, which was good because we were going almost 2 hours away on our camping trip, and it's a place that we try to go every single year with the kids. They remember it since they were little, and it is just an amazing place. And you'll get to see some of it because, dun 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 dun, July 9th was a Sunday, and we left early Sunday morning. And you can see up here, there is Avery and Jazzy all passed out together. They do like each other, I swear, sometimes, or at least when they're sleeping. This is how I found Avery and Jasmine this morning. They were so excited that they slept downstairs together. I think we're all pretty excited about getting away for a while, so we were all packed up and ready to go. And there are all 3 of my babies in the vehicle. And there was happy me, so happy that my oldest Parker decided to come with us. All my babies are packed in and ready to go. This is where we stay, Crystal Lake Campground and RV Park, and that is our yurt. And it is right on the beach, and right behind our yurt is a huge Olympic-sized swimming pool. So it is just, we love it there. And we go as much as possible. So we got here in record time. The drive seemed short. We did our normal and stopped for lunch at Cousins. And inside the Cousins, there's an A&W and a pizza place. And it's a really cool gas station. So after we had eaten lunch, now yurt number 2 and some swimming. So here is where we went and ate. Here is our little A&W. And I just wrote on there, Jasmine got some fries in here. And there she is standing in front of the little A&W guy. And I took a picture. And this just had her food in it. And this was our car pass for yurt 2. So when we went and stayed there, we could have our pass for our vehicle up at the campground area. Just a creepy picture of me. And over here was July 10th. And I just have some more pictures of us grilling out and the water in the lake. Oh my gosh, it's so amazing. That's one of Jazzy's favorite things right there. That's her going down the little froggy slide. So I just said we had such an amazing first day. The kids all got along. We swam in the pool and in the lake. We had pork steaks last night on the grill. They were so good. Parker and I ate the leftovers this morning. I can't stop taking pictures while we're here. Everything about this place is so beautiful, and it puts my heart at ease. More grilling and fishing and fun in the sun for all of us. And I'm reading a great book on my Nook. Oh my gosh, I remember that. I read such an amazing book on the beach. It was amazing. So as you guys can see, I just stapled this in, used some washi, printed a little picture off the internet. And when you flip this over, I have this journal card in here that I just made as a little tip-in. So I'll go over to this side. And this was July 11th, and there's Parker. Here's Jasmine with a bunch of little girls that ended up staying in a yurt just down from us, so they were like all best buds, and they were having so much fun. And then there's some of my lemon grilled chicken and our cool fire, because we always put this stuff on them that changes the fire, so it's all different colors. And I just kind of wrote in here that we had a crazy storm blow through last night. It was so amazing to be in the yurt, though, and getting to see and hear the rain and the thunder and the lightning. And then just like that, it was all over by 9:30 in the morning. So bright skies and high temps, and I'm actually looking really tan. We grilled and ate and swam and played all day. It's just so amazing here. I never want to leave. Some new people came today to Yurt 1, and Jazz made a bunch of friends with the girls. They've played and swam together all day, and that night we had all caught a bunch of lightning bugs and had a fire. And this is just a doily, like a paper doily, and some stickers. That's a really cool picture that I took of the back of the canoes. And I just have some stickers and stuff in here, and there's my babies out in the water. Yeah. Oh, I love that place. I'm getting, like, sentimental right now. I want to go back. So this is just the Crystal Lake campground. There's another picture that I took, and this is, I just put a little tab on it, and this shows the campground, or at least part of it, and then down here is the beach and the swim zone, and back here's the pool, and we stay right there in that, right there. Our yurt number 2, we stay in that yurt every single year. So I put this in there, and that was just like a little map from the campground, but I put it in there as a little tip-in and opened it up and just put picture perfect, the skies over Lodi never leave you wanting more, so happy we have this place. There's little Aves coming out of the water, and sand, sun, water, air, I feel alive here and full of energy. I wish this could last forever. And thank God while we were gone, my blood sugars were like amazing. Oh, thank God. This was our yurt buddy, Stormy, right here. She loved us and always came and hung out with us at the yurt. She belonged to some of the people there, but she always came over by us. Here is a picture of behind our yurts where the big Olympic-sized pool is, and Jazzy has officially now learned how to swim 100%, my little swim girl. That night we had got out a bunch of stuff from the Dollar Tree, and we had all these LED lights and glow-in-the-dark sticks, and the girls and the kids just had so much fun. So I just put Lodi, thanks for the memories. And then I just put some washi and stuff on this to kind of, you know. And here is the back other end of the map. And July 12th was a Wednesday, and we started packing up. And it's made me sad. I can't believe how time fast flies when you're here. Laying on the beach reading my book on my nook, Nora Roberts' Obsessed, was so relaxing. You guys, that was such a good book. Like, I can't even stress that enough. That was a good book. And it was exactly what I needed. Gonna miss all being together here. We made it home around noon. The drive back was one of reality hitting back home, back to my bills, my crap diabetes, my realization of normal, or my normal everyday life. Being away has been highly needed, and I needed to talk to Rob about getting, or just us going away somewhere for cheap for the weekend. Heard about a place in Baraboo called Devil's Lake. Name's kind of off-putting, but it's supposed to be really nice there. Sorry, my pump is, or not my pump. Alright guys, I am back. That was my Dexcom beeping because it was alerting me that I was low, so hopefully that beef jerky and stuff starts kicking in. So I don't know where we left off, but I know it was on July 12th. And a lot of these, I just, you know, I didn't have a lot of doodles and stuff, so a lot of these I was just taking highlighters and highlighting the pages just for something to do. This page, I ended up hating how it turned out, but I ended up using some watercolors and just doing some doodles, and I didn't like the way the watercolors ended up looking, but oh well. This was July 13th. It was a Thursday, taking care of Oliver and the kittens for Missy, which is one of my best friends. They went to Rockfest, and I've never been to Rockfest before, but it looks fun, so that was just some doodles and some stickers, some washi. July 14th, I went back and took care of their animals, and my poor sick Jazzy has the stomach flu, striked out of nowhere, and she's been puking on and off all evening. I hope it goes away, because I hate seeing my baby like this. And then, will there ever be one whole week without an upset? Probably not. And then Saturday the 15th, here is a little printout I did of Rockfest that my best friend went to. Down here is just more doodles and some paint. I I wanted to get the hitch put on my van this weekend and get my boat out on the mill pond, but it looks like it might have to wait because Jazzy's been so sick. Down here was just a little list of things I wanted to get done that day. Sunday the 16th, no more sick Jazzy. Thank God. I can't stand seeing her when she's sick. And now she's full of PMV today, so who knows what we'll do. Just so thankful that she's feeling better. This is just a piece of paper that I just put a little tip in and some stickers on, and it also folds out. I never ended up, obviously, putting anything on it, but there is me and my little nephew, Finley, and there is me and my friend Missy. She's the one that went to Rockfest. And then I just kind of put, thank God for my mom and Shelly. They made ham tonight, ham, mashed potatoes, gravy, corn, and it was so good. Justin and Holly and all of us and the kids went over there. It was a great night. Missy stopped by and gave me a Rockfest shirt that her and Ken got for me when they were at Rockfest. So it was awesome. And over here is July 17th. It was a Monday. There's my little crazy girl. And just some more doodles, some little pictures of me and Jazzy. It was July 17th. It was a Monday. The kids and I went swimming at the pool today. We didn't stay too long, but Jazzy swam until she was content, and then we went to my mom's. Avery went fishing with his friend Hunter for a while, and then they met us back at my mom's too. July 18th was a Tuesday. Dun, 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 dun. It was a Dollar Tree day. Ran to a packet today with Jazz and Parker. Got some new things at the Dollar Tree. Some groceries at Aldi's. Parker and Jasmine wanted to eat some McDonald's, and then we came home. Jazzy and my husky, Nikita, down here in the picture. They took a nap together on the floor in the living room, and it was so cute. They were so cute. Let's see. More just some pictures and some washi and things like that. And Wednesday, July 19th of 2017, apparently I couldn't sleep, so I stayed up and doodled. I drew this girl, and I just used some watercolor, I know, on her hair and her eyes in the background. I used some, I think, highlighters and things like that, and then the white in her eyes, I just used my handy white Sakura Jolly Roll pen. I love those. So I just doodled her. I think I remember seeing her somewhere. Like, she's not my own creation. I just remember seeing someone draw her, so I did as well, or my version of her. Thursday the 20th, where to go. I don't mean to toot my own horn, but toot toot. I had this cute little printout of this girl tooting her own horn. So I put that in, and I put in here, I need to go away again. Where can we go that's seriously cheap enough, though, and still offers a lake, a beach, place for a tent, some fishing, some hiking, some reading, some drinking, some grilling. I'm not asking for too much, am I? I just want an adult weekend to decompress. I feel like the summer is already slipping away too fast. Isn't that, like, seriously what happens all the time? I think especially if you live in Wisconsin, summer just seems like it's here one day and gone the very next. So Friday the 21st, it was 88 degrees out and sunny. Here is my stupid finger. This is a little printout that the doctor gave me showing me what trigger finger was and how they were going to have to fix it to make my finger unlock and quit locking up. It is also something that was caused from my diabetes, where this tendon right here gets really swollen and builds up, and then this that's supposed to run through it gets snagged, and it causes your finger to, like, lock either straight or down, and it is insanely painful, you guys. Insanely painful. I'm still dealing with this. And what the doctor showed me is he would have to come in and completely cut this little colored part, completely cut it and take it out so that my tendon could still flip through and I'd have movement of my finger. Yeah. So that is me and little Miss Mia that I babysat for. You guys probably hear me talk about her a lot. This was my first day with baby Mia. Our morning was so awesome. I wish I could say that about the rest of my day, but that would be a lie. We left at 1 o'clock to go to my doctor's appointment in Appleton for my trigger finger issues. Ended up getting a cortisone shot in the base of my finger, and holy heck, did that hurt, but I hoped that it would work, and it did, actually, for a little while. Saturday, the 22nd of July, that is Jasmine and her little bestie friend, Haley, and they got little matching best friend necklaces. We had dinner out tonight with Rob and Janelle to celebrate her 5th year since her hysterectomy, and that's one of our close family friends. We went to Chef Shoes, which is a amazing Chinese food restaurant that we love. Jazzy got a best friend necklace, half of one, from her best bud, Haley. She's actually going to go stay over at Haley's house tonight for her first time ever, sleeping over at a friend's house. And party time, we ended up having a fire at our house. Janelle and Brandon and kids, Justin and Holly and kids, Shelly, us, and even Chrissy and kids came for a while. We listened to music and had some drinks, and it was a really good night. Sunday the 25th was not a good morning, especially not for little Miss Jazz, because at 6:30 in the morning, Heather, which is Haley's mom, was calling me saying that she was bringing Jasmine home because her tummy hurts, and I figured she just woke up early and decided that she really wanted to be home, and, you know, it was just like first night staying over at a friend's house jitters that morning. But nope, not even all the way around the block, because her best friend only seriously lives around the block from us. Jasmine ended up barfing in Heather's crock pot that she had in her back seat of her car. And it was a hilarious story about her first sleepover and how that ended, but Haley's mom, Heather, was so awesome about it. So all in all, she did make it her first night at a sleepover, but she did end up getting that wonderful flu back and came home the next morning at 6:30. Here's just a little doodle of a unicorn. This was Monday the 24th. What could seriously make Jazzy feel like this? I just don't get it. She ended up feeling better by the afternoon, but now she's puking again. This is seriously starting to scare me. She's barely eating, and I'm beyond stressed out about it. This was like, seriously, at this point, Jasmine had been sick on and off, and it was like a stomach flu symptom, and it would just come out of nowhere, and then it would go away, and then it would come back, and we were just freaking out. We had no clue what was going on. Tuesday, July 25th, mind dump. Why not? Sometimes I like doing these in my journals because it's seriously just mind dumping. Like, it doesn't even have to make sense. It doesn't have to turn into anything good. It's just seriously, you just think something in your head and you just keep writing and writing and writing until you either run out of space or you don't have nothing left to say. So I did this cute little doodle of these little flowers, I guess. And my mind dump stated, flowers bloom inside my mind full of hope and looking for more sunshine. An aching that escapes my heart begs for the warmth of a new start. Growth inside my soul is blooming. Meanwhile, our impending end is looming. Be bright and full of life. Go forth and prepare for the fight. Morning comes and so does night. Each day we're given brings new light. Flowers bloom, flowers die. As one day, so will I. So apparently my mind dump turned into a poem. I don't share a lot of those, but I often write so many poems. Like, I have books and books of poems that I've wrote and poems that I've even had published. So that was kind of cute for just a little mind dump and not stopping and thinking and just writing. So wow, go me. Wednesday the 26th of 2017, I had 2,680 randoms on my YouTube channel, so how exciting was that? Today I took Parker to get his ID card at the DMV in Wapaka. He needed it for his job interview at Taco Bell tomorrow. My baby having an interview, I just cannot believe he's so grown up. Some more doodles, some more washi tape. Mom's making old-fashioned spaghetti tonight, and since we're so dang broke, that sounds great to me because, the The menu here has zilch and nada on it. I'm assuming Justin and Holly and the kids will also be there. I need a huggy from Ireland and kisses from Finley. That is my niece and nephew. Thursday, I don't know what I was trying to do up here, but okay. This was the 27th of July, and here is a girl that I colored and just used some of my paint pens on, just to draw her, or to color her, I should say. And I wrote, "Suffer in my silence," and I wish there was a day where I just didn't hurt anywhere. I suffer in my silence with a fake smile on my face. Don't want anyone else to see the pain inside my eyes. Day by day I try, hope, and move forward, but for what? The pain doesn't leave? So that was obviously a bad day. The 28th was a Friday. I used some watercolors and some pens and did this little doodle up here. Rob decided he was going to ask Todd to help this morning get the hitch on the van. What a joke. The morning then turned into, Todd is my mom's, now ex of 22 years. They were never married, but pretty much my whole life he grew up that I, remember him being around as a stepdad figure. So they had broken up, and Todd had ended up driving past my mom's and yelling some pretty not nice things. And my mom ended up calling over here, and it just turned into a horrible, horrible day. My blood sugar level went to a 490. Guess stress does play a huge role in it. Rob ended up getting the hitch on, but after all that, I just wanted to get out of town, so we ended up going to Appleton with the kids just to get away for Chinese for lunch, and I got to go to Michael's. So, it's a good day at least when it ends with a Michael's trip, right? Love that store. Here is just some magazine things that was in just a random magazine, and I really, really liked them, so I cut them out and glued them in here. This was Saturday the 29th, and I said, I need a release, breathe in, breathe out. Can fat people really do yoga? I'm wondering if it would help me de-stress and combat the fat. I've never given it a real chance, and for some reason, I'm liking the idea of it. We'll have to see what comes of this idea. I know some people really love doing it. Maybe I'll find some of my videos and DVDs and try it out. It couldn't make anything worse, to yoga or not to yoga. That is the question. My poor baby still has something going on. I refuse to take her to the ER because they'll just put her through all kinds of tests again, and they won't come up with nothing just for the extra buck. If it gets worse, I'm going to have to, but right now I'm planning on waiting until Monday to take her to see her doctor at the clinic. I just pray it's nothing serious. This has been randomly going on now since July, right before we left to Lodi. I just can't imagine what it could possibly be, and that was all in regards to Jazzy's tummy issues she was having. So with all that going on and no taking the boat out again either, just going to be sitting around at home with my sick baby. So obviously all I really did was use some highlighters that I thought matched the colors of the paper that I liked, of the magazine that I was cutting up. July 30th, this was also from a magazine. I really liked it, so I put it in with some washi tape. And I just put on here, sometimes I feel like I'm losing it, 100% completely failing at life. Why haven't they invented a pill for people like this? I need a simple fix. If only it were that easy, right? I need to be a better diabetic, a better wife, mother, cleaner, banker, cook, maid, daughter, artist, writer, thinker, and the list just goes on. I'm so frustrated today. There's 1001 reasons to feel like a loser, and that's exactly how I feel. And I don't know how to fix anything anymore. And apparently that was what I had, and that's what this day was getting, and that was it, because I never ended up finishing the page. July 31st was a Monday. Apparently I didn't get too far here, and you guys know that if I honestly don't have nothing to say, I will leave a page blank, or if I don't want to come back to it and doodle or anything, then it just is what it is. So, July 31st, oh July, you came and went so dang fast. I'm in amazement how fast you've flown by. I want to redo. Let's start July all over with again. Then I just did some crazy goodbye July with these two little chicks talking. And that was it. I think this is actually where I ended this book. I never went any farther because I didn't have any more pages left. So this Fauxbonichi now ends with the month of July of 2017. So on this page, because I apparently was in the doodling mood, I just used a black marker and drew some doodles and highlighted them. I drew some circles and just some random stuff. And then I took my highlighters that I used and just kind of went crazy all over the page to make it look tie-dyed. And then in the background, if you look at all of this little scribbly writing, it was just kind of like a journal mind dump / type thing where I just liked the way it looked in the background of the picture and I just kept on going. So that was it for this Fauxbonichi. I think I just have some, I have some stuff back here. I have some addresses still in here from some friend mail that I don't want to lose. So that is the end of this one, and peace. I will do another flip through real soon. I know a lot of you guys actually have been requesting them more, so I will try to upload another one sooner than later. And I appreciate all of your wonderful love, support, and comments. So, if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel if you are interested. I do try to post a couple times each week, and give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more Fauxbonichi flips. And much love to all of you guys. So, stay random, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye, guys.